Hello, everybody. I was going to scroll back and see who all's here. Melody, Nancy, Denise. Hello. And how's everybody today? I don't think my tablet will let me bring it up, but I can try. Enlarge my numbers up there. Then I can see the chat at least. Oops, wrong way. I was shrinking it, not enlarging it. Because normally it doesn't let me open my tablet for the chat. I got other things up there. It's like, gotta turn the volume off. Hi, Laura. You're going home? Okay. Yeah. I didn't come on my early. I went over to Rita's and was advertising. Guess that's what you could call it. Did a pop in over there. And if Susan Munger is listening, I would like her to see if she can chat or not. Hi, June. Because I did. Hi, Lori. I erased all the people I had blocked. You got nasty weather? Does that mean you got to use your wipers? I don't know if mine work. I should check that. I'll take my pickup to the car wash and check. Ouch. But it's like, I'm just a little off today. Everybody's saying their hellos. And that light's too bright. Oh, hi, Rhonda. She come over to say hi from over there. It's like, I'm trying to think, where is that hanging at? Oh, that's that little tiny thing right there. Trying to figure out what's hanging down above me. Hi, Sharon. But I got that one more block so I can join together I guess it doesn't help if you lower your volume on some of these notifications. But I did get where I can do 1/4 of the quilt. I can sew those pieces together. I was trying to do a lot of math. There's a lot. Hi, Terry. There's a lot of math in trying to figure what to do when you're filling in. Trying to get it off that cage above the top of the. But according to my calculations, this should be, if I calculated right. I take my big block now and sew my 2 on the side of it. Oh, I should have stayed in school longer. Or paid more attention to my math class. But it says it's the same length. That's a plus right there. Just got off a personal Zoom. I'm still, yeah. Terry, I wish I could do something to help you. Hi, Carrie. Did you have a good time? That's good. Hi, Diane. Okay. That is still with the heat pack. Can you maybe come and walk on my back? Yeah, my dad used to have us kids walk on his back all the time. And then when we all starting to get a little bit too heavy for it, we just had to hands and knees on the side and push. But we don't even have that anymore. And Sebastian's not heavy enough. He's cute enough, but he's not heavy enough. Like on my neck, I have to find just right. I have to raise up my shoulders and so my head can drop down over the ice. Or what I used to use was a rolling pin with the ice pack around it. Oh yeah, he helps you smile through the pain. And he's saying, "Mama, I wish I could fix you." But I used to have to wrap an ice pack around a rolling pin to get the right for my neck. It was the chiropractor kept talking me through different things to try. And then Tupperware used to have a rolling pin that was hollow that you could put ice and water in there if you needed to have a cooler. Hi, Nancy. But yeah, I wish I could find that Tupperware rolling pin. Because I'd just put water in it and keep it in the freezer. I'd make a bag for it. What our rolling pin was used when we went camping. Mom would crack open a dozen eggs or however many eggs it held. Because when we was camping and you took that lid off, it would pour out one egg at a time, as long as one of us kids didn't shake it and scramble it. Mom's intent was good, but our kids' intent was just as good, I guess. But I didn't like, eggs to begin with. Never been a fan of egg. Egg, milk, and cakes. I eat just enough bread to say I have bread. But I grew up with a lot of what could I say? Bologna sandwiches. Hi, Susan. Did you sew the block with Kathy today? I've seen you've been going on Kathy's a lot. Since you got the new laptop, you get out and travel the YouTube world. I never thought about the pool noodle. Yeah. Aspen's allergic to eggs now, Terry. Yeah, Aspen's allergic to eggs, milk, and garlic. So that takes out stir fries, a lot of little things. Hi, Maureen. I just sewed your block on here. I got a care package, I could call it, from Maureen. Hi, Kathy. How'd your block go today? Oh. Yeah, I used to use a pool noodle to any counter cross stitch project, things like that I didn't want flat. Well, that didn't press the right direction. Oh, I hate when one seam goes the wrong way. But here's this section with my big leftover pieces. And then this is the one I got in from Marine, this bottom one. So now I have to take that 3-piece up there down. And if all my measurings worked out fine, this one should sew right onto that one. It better. I hope I'm not that far off on my calculations. Oh, math and me don't go together anymore, but you like that purple emoji? Laura sent me them. They was a surprise in the mail one day. I opened up this envelope and here's these. I can't even tell you what else was in that envelope now because emojis was in there. So that's all I remember. So, pins. Takes pins to pin these back together, right? Go down another step. It's hard to get. Because there's one seam to line up right here. Have to repress because I don't want the seams going the same way. Oh, Kathy's birthday early. Because I think her birthday, isn't it Sunday? I don't remember her anymore. Or is it today? Heck, who knows when it is? My brain's dead. I know Alicia's is tomorrow. All these days with this head, I have to keep reminding myself. I'm not the only one with this. Yeah, it is Sunday. Casey also has it. So he agrees with me. We got it from Alan. I got mine because I'm getting old, and he got his because he's getting older. Yep. Casey has peace and quiet at his house. The big Colville, the local rodeo and fair that they go to all the time, is this weekend. So he's got the house to himself. No wife, no kids, no grandkids, no. Just Miss Delaney next door, because they're not going to take her up into the public yet. But I was glad that she gained some weight, little Miss Delaney. She went from 6'7" down to 5'13". She's back up to 6'3". Hi, Sherry. Keep losing my pins here. Hi, Gladys. I was trying to remember if I brought in my tissues or not. Oh, according to my U.S. mail, they didn't have anything else registered coming for this Wonky Block. So I'm still going to be on hold, planning my next anything. That's how life goes. Just keep working on UFOs. I'll eventually get them all done. Eventually. They didn't happen overnight. They're not going to disappear overnight. Okay, Terry, go pay your bill. I was doing that last night when I better pay my internet bill. Everybody's been having so many issues with, says, not at this time, check back later. Well, I can't remember to keep checking back later. So if I have a late bill due to their check back later, they're going to hear from me. Yeah. I should flip those the other way. Flip the seam shorter to press that one than it is that one. Ouch. Except for when you poke yourself. Don't need no blood in the quilt. Anybody working on a project? I know Terry's project is get her back better. That puts a damper in all sorts of things. Just like this head cold. I just don't have the energy. But I force myself. I think I spend more time here lately filling in Bailey's holes. That girl's got to quit. And yesterday I went out while Melinda went to the shed to get some more of her stuff. Okay. Oh, you got your fabric you ordered? I know I have packages coming in, but they're not mine. They're Austin. Do you have a sinus headache today, June? I'd like mine to just disappear. You're still working on your hexies? Did you post a picture, Sherry? I haven't been in Facebook. So it's like, sorry. I forget every now and then. See, which way do I want that to go? Because one's got to go. Oh, it's like, I might wait. Ooh, 2 orders in one. Diane's still on her. It's a good one, Laura. I'm working on Hunter Star. Uh-oh. You're going to get it done sooner or later. You are going to manage to get it done. And Laura's working on getting home. Between school and bad weather, it doesn't help. It's like, which way does that one? That one went that way. What the heck? Yep. But this one goes. Press it the right way helps, Sandra. Do it the right way. Okay. Yeah. I about missed Marla's birthday yesterday because I don't go into Facebook every day. Picked it up on Tuesday, quilt by day, stitch by night. Okay. I know I found a couple little Halloween things, and I really want to start that Wizard of Oz one that Laura Lynn's doing because I like that. I am the Wicked Witch according to, and I only Alani can call me the Wicked Witch. But yep. But it's like, I don't need another project. I need to grab that one that's sitting right there and work on it. Hi, Linda Denton. I need to finish my outhouse cross stitch first. And if nothing else, hang it in my bathroom. Oh, come on, pieces. When you're trying to press something you already pressed once. I tried burning my fingers. And what's Linda Denton doing today? Work, play, sewing, vacationing. Ouch. Maybe it'd be better if I turn it over and press it that way. Because I think, because it's against the starch block, it's going to need a little bit of water, H2O. Because I'm burning my finger more than I should. It's funny how H2O works wonders when you're trying to press something. Just a little bit. Sewing little and other things on my quilt as you go did not work like your sample you made. It takes practice. It does take practice. It's like, I think if I remember right, I had to do it a couple times. That's why orphan blocks, just grabbing some material. Practice makes it better. Doesn't make it perfect, makes it better. So I'm going to hang this back up there. Yeah, everything's the pool emoji's the right direction. So that's something that went right. And this thing gets heavier with time. So there's the first quarter done. That is the first quarter of it done. It doesn't look like I pressed it very well. I'll have to repress. But with those big purple squares in the middle, my 1/2 inch to fold over between the rows connected is not enough to fold over. Okay, so you got to increase your fold over part. And see, that's where I experimented. And then as long as it wasn't a white or something that was going to show up under my white, I started making everything because I can always trim it down. Hunting for my tissue. It's like my best friend. So now I'll grab 2 more blocks and another big purple. And then I'll be stuck on this project again until I get Happy Mail. I just got 3 more Happy Mails to receive. And it's like 3 different parts of the... Okay, you pulled out your Halloween quilt with the witches so you can show us tonight? Or with the witch? Hi, Kenneth. Before the live, I did a lot of calculating, measuring, figuring. Tore out one. I'd put a strip on someplace that didn't need a strip. It's like, oops. So that was, 3 foot plus of tearing out. So I've had my time with Jack today. Never put foot in here yesterday. Went out and helped Melinda go through her shed. Handed her things. I went out mainly because Bailey needed to go be out with her mom, her master. I got her to go out the fence anyway. Okay, June. Like my mail's not worth getting. And just another thing because it's getting closer to open enrollment again. Getting closer to open enrollment. I needed to have that on the bottom side. There. Get everything. No stress on the seams. I needed it to come out just right. You're back already? Did you hop, skip, jump, roll to the mailbox? And then Which way I press these, I have no idea. My tangled cords. See if I can burn my fingers. Not. I don't want to burn anything, but yeah, Susan Munger, if you're out here, if nothing else, send me a message. I unblocked everybody because your name wasn't in that. It's like, at least I hope one of those wasn't where they used your YouTube. Maybe that's what it was. Remember, we had those hackers using other people's YouTubes or YouTube names. But it didn't seem like it was yours at the time. And the only way we're ever going to know is if she's here to try it. And I'll get notification if she is there. Okay, now this one gets sewed onto this set. As I drop it, it works. Okay, that one goes this way. Two boxes and 4 bags. Whoa. Well, I don't want more fabric. That's kind of bad to say. I want to get these UFOs done. Okay, that one. And that one. Hey, something's right. They matched up that way. And this one goes out to that one. And press this one in. Okay. Press it in while I'm here. Give it that little blast of water. Because this is like working with 2 panels on the same quilt. Is technically what I'm doing. I guess I thought being I could do 1 panel on 1 quilt, why not try 2? Hi, darling. Match those 2 seams up. Nest them right together. That nesting is always nice when it works out. That's where you cut off a lot of bulk when you nest the right way. So sew these together now. And then I'm stuck until more Happy Mail on this. I can trim strings. That's also important. And then all these different threads that need to have the come out from your seams in the back. I should be sitting down my Halloween handwork. I always say I'm going to started in September, and it's like sometimes it's November when I bring it down. Always the wrong month. I should start bringing it down in August. But I got to make one more pumpkin to put on it. Got to get the ghosts in it, on it, in it, through it, which involves I have to seam rip an already finished project because it's like I had no plan on where I wanted the ghost to enter and go back and forth through the picket fence. My thread broke again. Bailey did her check-in earlier. She's been going in and out since 6:30 this morning. Get those delayed correctly. Grab out about 6 inches. Sewing across Dora Lynn's block right this moment. Her one with the black and the purple batik. You ordered a quilt kit? I got a quilt kit yesterday in the mail. I printed out its pattern last night. And I printed out a pattern a little bit ago. My new printer from Maureen, my tablet can pick it up. My phone can pick it up. Everything picks up this printer. It's like, yay. Oh, and Austin's picked it up. So we don't have to send emails back and forth all the time. Oh. How big is your quilt kit, Susan? Mine's a 48 by 48. Yeah. My other printer was a Wi-Fi printer, but we couldn't find any of the information to even get it to be found on any of our devices. So, this is quilt shop last week, met Math Geek there and saw the quilt on the wall, wasn't sure. 72 by 108. Okay. You'll have to send me a picture through, you know how to get a hold of me. Okay, this is the bottom. Which way I want to press that, I'm not sure. Because it depends on, like, over here. Yeah. So it should be down. that way. I'm not looking to buy another kit or anything. I just have to find, I have some purple, look, imagine that. I have some purple fabric that I need to find a pattern for. Yes, I got that, Laura. Thank you. I was going to call you yesterday, and my head said no. The jelly rolls I have are giving me a headache on what color and what pattern to use. But it's like, I have a headache. So it's like, I said, I still have a few days or a few weeks. It's nothing that's in the UFO pile, unfortunately. It's in fabric to be used. And then I have some of my friends and I were going to sew together on that day. Okay. It's like, oh, this block is so, I do not own a single jelly roll. I don't have a jelly roll. I have 2 junior jelly rolls. See, according to my calculations, this goes right here. I can hang it now because the cardboard isn't long enough before. And my ceiling isn't high enough. There. So that's how this is going to join. So I'll join this one to this one to this one when I get those spaces that are empty. And then they just flip up and sew together. I don't buy pre-cuts. I only inherit them when I win them. But I did cut in the batiks I have 2.5-inch strips because that wedding ring quilt requires 2.5-inch strips. So now I'm froze at that process there. I'm stuck. That one's on hold. Now I just gotta, oh, it's like, where'd these other pieces go? Thinking. Can't think and talk at the same time. And look. But the jelly rolls I have are colors that I would never use. I call them definitely a different type of country. They're 2 different artists, but they're about the same color themes. Got the browns, the rust, the green, and they're off-white. So I figure I can put them together to use them. Just trying to use things up. But the pattern the one I just printed takes only it's like, I forgot it printed every size. 32 strips. And I would just use all the strips up and make the jelly roll sizzle. And then I would only have to use about this one says it goes from 2 yards, 2/3 of a yard background to the next size up. Is 1 1/4 yards, I think. But that's for 70 strips. And I only have 40 some strips. But I'm thinking about the sizzle. Because all I have to have is what is a junior jelly roll? It can be, I think, half. I have to count my strips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 in that one. And it says Flower Pot Junior. That's what it says on that tag. And this one said 26 pieces after I did all that cutting on that one, or counting. This one doesn't tell me how many strips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. See, this one only has 19 in it. Hi, Darlene. Yeah, so one's got 19 and one's got 26. This one here says fat quarter in the ribbon. To you from me for the fat quarter shop. So it was in a sampler box. And then I'm going to mix the flower pot with Quiet Grace by Kim Deal. I just have to have dark light, so I thought I'd just intermix them. Cozy Quilt Patterns. Oh, did she just pass away? It's like, but this one here, being it's got the fat quarter ribbon around it, this must have been a custom, they made this to fit. I don't know. Electric. Okay. So Cozy Quilt Patterns won't be produced anymore. And that's a Donna Jordan definite. She uses a lot of Cozy Quilt Patterns. She is only 52 years old. Oh. But I thought I'd mix the two because they look like they interchange very well. It's like Looks like I could do a lot of blending with these two lines. Someone bought the shop. But these are that they're not really the color I use. So, but they intermix so pretty. So I'm just going to use these on Jelly Roll Day, Saturday, September 21st. It's like my messenger's going off on my wrist. Or messages. Go to the right place. Ooh, that is a pretty one. Hi, Katie. I watched your the other night. I didn't press up there. I hit my thumbs up. I didn't comment that I was there with this head cold sinus thing. I didn't want to read all the small chat. So I listened to all the donations. And did you get the Amazon list up? But this is my jelly roll Saturday. And then I have the off-white that I can use. I have some left over from the disappearing 9-patch. Oh, it says I need to plug her upper mode now. In the beginning is the pattern that Susan is going to be doing. In the beginning, fabrics. It's very colorful. It's kind of like the other, I don't know where. All the lint that came off these rolls, I feel like I'm shedding little pellets of, ugh. I guess I should take these outside and shake them. I heard everybody say vacuum them when you open them. But it's like these things didn't unroll like I think they should for the reveal. It's like I'm too OCD. I couldn't work in one of these companies because I think you should be able to see all the fabrics. The needles quilt. Oops, I'm looking at what it is, Terry. It's loading. It's slowly going. At least I figured out how to get my tablet to finally work with the YouTube. I just have to wait for the notification. Amethyst Garden. I haven't even seen the picture. It's got a great title. Does it have some greens in it? It's like I'm waiting patiently for the fabric to load. Waiting patiently. Not a bad price either. $25.99. Those colors are right up my alley. Visit the Needles Quilt Studio store. Oh, they have other colors you can get. Did you get the amethyst or the green or? I used a lint brush roller before. Yeah, it's like I should have. There. Now we can see the fabrics more on this one. Now I need to fix this one. The reveal's not the same. It's like, but Lori, go look at all the different colors they have. They have them in greens. I might as well look at all the different colors now. I'm here, right? Oh, it just took me off. One's called Beach House. And when the next one comes up, there's a lot of different ones over there. Are they all on sale? Yeah. Next one's called Blushing Bouquet. That's a pretty one too. Goes down into the, looks like off-whites and pinks. Lori Clark has 9. Hi, Vicki. And Fall Flowers is pretty. I shouldn't be looking at these. The next one's called Fine China. Is it going to be blues and off-whites or blues and whites? I have to wait until it loads to see. Oh, I was correct. Beautiful. But we all know which one caught my eye first. And anybody needing a jelly roll for Jelly Roll Saturday, here's a good price. Scandinavian. Wouldn't that be blues too? Looks kind of, is it blues or is it dark blues and white? Oh, Terry, you have too much time down on your back. She's searching the internet. This one's called Summer Forest. The next one I'm looking at. Oh, I'm not a fan of Summer Forest. I'm having enough fun just untangling, displaying these better. I said I would have problems. There's only one left to look at, and it has a lot of oranges in it. Tuscan Sunset. That's why it's got a lot of oranges in it. See, we get orange and red because of all the fires around us. They should have made one up called an Aurora Borealis or something like that. That would have been a pretty one. Is there any two fabrics alike on this thing? Nope. Get a jelly roll that you find ugly. Oh, that would be the that one that was just before this one. I'm not a fan of the Tuscan because I'm not an orange fan either. But I wouldn't buy something I didn't like. Yeah. Where did I get this one? I won it. It's still available someplace out there. This is the Kim Deal one. You just ordered the Scandinavian. Susan. It's like, this one's called Quiet Grace by Kim Deal. This one that's in my hand. But see, now that I arranged the colors better, when you put these two together, they interchange with each other. They're all the similar, the browns, the blues, the greens, the off-whites, the orange. I'm just going to blend these. Going to marry these two together. Now I have to fast forward my YouTube to catch up with everybody. Okay, Laura's back. So the enabling's over. Are you planning something with jelly rolls in September? I had to help Mike and missed out. Yes, we're doing a private messenger sew together. Right, and we're going to do the jelly roll thing. So you can come and go if you want. But yeah, I was just trying to get mine all organized. What I'm going to be doing. Verizon, will you quit contacting me? I don't have time for you guys trying to get more money out of me. But that's the two jelly rolls I'm going to marry together. Because there's a lot of dark over here and more light ones over here because it shows I need a dark and a light 2 times, and then the middles can be anything. So I'm just going to marry the two together. That'll be a lot of work down the... It's going to make the jelly roll race last longer. And it's called Jelly Roll Sizzle. It was a free one out there somewhere I found. Fat Quarter Shop. There's the Jelly Roll Sizzle. I just need the background color to offset those little corners. And it comes in twin, crib, lap, and queen. So 18 jelly rolls, 18 strips, 70 strips. What's that? It's like 32 and 128. Comes in all different sizes. I'm not making the 18, and I'm not going to make the 32 because I'm going to use what I have. Because I figure with the jelly rolls I have, I should be able to put another row or two to make it longer. You're measuring your quilt top for your borders. Okay. And Carrie has an off-white jelly roll. I don't know why. Yeah, see this one here, the only thing, this one needs 4.5-inch squares for the corners. And I have that off-white from the On Point. I'm not going to put these. Yeah, you can. Saturday, September 21st. Let me start writing on my my brains here. It's like erase my flowers. We're not going to get too carried away. But it's like, it'll be through Messenger. And Maureen just saying that she received your box, Dorlin. Okay. All right, September 21. And Dorlin. And yep. That's 6. That's a nice group. But it's like, you can come and go. You don't have to stay all the time. But it's like, it's nothing that's formal. You have to get up. Okay. It's like, I got my thing back down, Diane. Look at this one from Fat Quarter Shop. I was looking. I gotta make me a hanger thing for that. I need, I think, a Velcro. See, this is how we all get together and we can share ideas and what we're doing. I know. Is it a race? No. No, Laura. It's just we're all. Oh, yeah, sure, Terry. Wallflower Super Bloom quilt pattern. Finishes 60 by 60. It's like, I don't have enough cutting space for that. But that would be, I'm going to make it larger for the ones that aren't downloading it. That's the quilt. It's like a giant pineapple. That is Messenger. It's Messenger. It's a Facebook thing, Maureen. Oh, I guess I better get back so I can read the chat. Yeah, it's just a sew jelly roll day. It's like there's no race. And besides, Austin already said that, Grandma, you can give them 3-day head start. It's easier than Zoom. When we call, you just answer. We can try after a bit, Diane. I can call you so you can see what it's like. And then once you've got the phone call, then you go back. Like if you leave and come back, as long as there's usually a green join camera that's there, and you just click it and you come right back in. But if anybody needs to practice on Messenger before that, but Messenger is through Facebook. I forced myself to get to sewing today, Laura, but I got half the quilt done. They're just opposite halves. They're opposite corners. But I'm loving how it's turning out. I'm so loving how it's turning out. But it's like, maybe I should just get up and brush some of this off me. I never had a jelly roll that did all this. It's like I'm shedding little pellety things. And we're hoping June gets... Yes. Well, it's just Jelly Roll Day. It's not Jelly Roll Race Day. Everybody only wants 1 or 2 of them. It's like, I was... didn't know what I was going to do with mine. But Laura, she volunteered to quilt mine because it was bigger than my machine. And I love it. It's done. I get comfortable under it now. 5 pineapple blocks done of 9. Excuse me. Yeah, they've used lint rollers and vacuums, I've seen. But these have been open. They wasn't in a wrapper. But boy, when I opened them up, the floodgated came out. But it's like, I'm hoping that this one's done. That you guys get to see this one here before the jelly roll. Melinda, it's like she was here last night. And I said, I got 2 quilt tops done while you was gone. Between last time and this time. She says, yeah, Mom, only 2? You sure you didn't get 3 done? I says, well, I don't think I did. I was hand binding. Yeah. Okay. And Craig can come in and bug us and tell us what we're doing wrong. You got an extra note behind yours. I wrote, yay! Oh, forgot to put this back on there. I'm using my dry erase board. Can you believe that one? Yeah, I figured you'd be back from the cruise. And I'm hoping to be. One thing about Messenger, you don't have to be in your Facebook, because Melinda was. And then now she only uses Messenger. She does not go into Facebook anymore. Yeah, we could go live on Facebook, but nope, it's just private. That way we don't have to watch my potty mouth too much. Just saying, I might have a potty mouth once in a while. No, but we just get up and do whatever. Yeah, I have yet to figure out that, but it's not an interest for me. It's just I want just a group of quilting friends to be able to sew. You just have to set a goal. Well, Terry says she doesn't have room for a finished UFO. I remember Terry saying that. Finished UFOs do take up more space. They do take up more space because they're quilted, they're back, everything's there. I had to rearrange this closet so I could put more things. Yeah, I think they're going to interchange enough to that no one's going to know it's two quilt lines. Besides, do I ever do anything that isn't? I don't stick to one designer unless it's a kit that's given to me. And I have my Christmas one that Maureen sent me is Star of Wonder Mystery Quilt Along Kit. And it's got pinks in it. Pinks and greens and reds. And I love the stripe for the binding. I'm because you're mountain. I'd be the one. I'm gonna try and get it as early as possible, but we'll try to figure it out because I don't want to start at like noon your guys' time, and then I get to stay up till 9 o'clock, which is midnight your somebody else's time. So I'm gonna try to start it earlier, my time. Yeah, they should have a charm pack day. They should have. Except for none of my charm packs match. Yeah, but it's just, I just work on things as I can. See, I got Austin's done, or that mosaic tile one. It's finally done. That was put on hold for, the three great grandkids quilts. That was put on hold. And then I got Maureen's two quilts. We did that on the live. That jelly roll pattern's off the Fat Quarter Shop, Maureen. Jelly roll sizzle. It's in the free patterns. I finally got so tired of looking. Yeah, Fabric Addiction 1 on Etsy. I need to be telling me it's time to take a pill for my. But that's the one I thought would use these because I was going by the jelly rolls I have. And I thought that one was the best for using up these because they're close but not. They're no, they all interact with each other. And all the different salvage edges, what they say. Stock number. It's like I never noticed it. How lovely the silence of growing. Then here reading the salvage edge. Then there's some word writing. It's like, what does the word say? Pollinator. Perennial. They're all things about plants. Okay, Vicki. Thanks for stopping by. You'd have to ask Laura and Maureen. They're starchers. You can start strips. They only shrink in the length. Okay. I knew fabric only shrunk one way, but I couldn't remember. Because it's like, I guess I could have these all ready for that. Probably help take out some of that mess of the stuff falling. But we got under 30 days to be ready. Plus, maybe then what would I would yeah. Yeah. I don't have any. I'm too far away, Susan. I'm definitely too far away. But like Melinda, being she has her storage out here, it's like she's trying to. She can't go without decorating for the holidays, so she had to come get her Halloween stuff. And I'm saving her 100. What was the storage unit? 100 and something a month. So she said when Austin and Alicia put their stuff out here, she says, "Look, Mom, you could have income coming in off your shed." And then she puts hers in here for free. So I'm just tying these back together so I can sit them off. And I just hooked them all together. Save my 2 labels that tells me who they are. And it's way too much to store in the back of your car constantly. But that's the definite jelly roll day stuff. Okay. Reach it over my head, see if I can knock myself out. Of course, always something has to fall over when you don't want it to. I guess I should have just got up and did it in the first place. It's easier that way. Hi, Charlotte. Mine came from Costco when they was selling all the colors. And of course, I had to put Halloween in orange. I'll help you. Heave ho, Laura, Terry. Did I help you get up? We could all grunt a little with it with you. But other, I guess I should dust off the totes every now and then. I mean, it's Halloween, but I didn't think. But I have turquoise, purple, orange, and then they had so many clear. Pink, purple, orange, turquoise, and clear came in the bundle. There could have been more, but it's like I don't know what actually come in the set. And then I have two that have the handle. Laura gave me one, and I bought one, or Melinda did. But the other day when I was cleaning, I found the pumpkins for the table runner. So I just put them in the Halloween tote. Because, that's what it's for. And then I found the ghost one. And I'm stitching on her eyes. Anything I found Halloween related. And then the cat. And then the fabric I used, I fussy cut 2 black roses for eyeballs. And then this is when I first changed the pattern, because I snowballed these 2 blocks so it gives the cat a chin. 17 or 18 till. But yeah, my Halloween fabric seems to have a theme. Purple, 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 and more purple. I don't know why my Halloween has a purple theme. Oh, there is a orange one involved there. November 5th. And how long do you have to be out of the apartment, Susan? Did they give you that information? How long does renovations take? See, I can take the time to put on that ghost because she's just in the air. But these ghosts, I'm going to take apart the seam and have them flying, like the tail stick out one spot and then up through. But their face has to be out, so I have to take apart this seam to hide the ghost and then put his tail back in on the other side. So there's going to be some seam ripping. I just have to make sure where I want to take them out. Oh, a friend was told 7 to 14 and she was in the hotel for 5 weeks. Ooh, Christmas in a hotel. Well, just one of those things. So I have to take out this seam from here to here. Get a pin. And a pin. I'm thinking I can only do it one seam at a time because I have no idea where the next one's going to be. Yeah, imagine that, June. Purple. Oh, black on black. Not going to try that side. But this is a UFO I've been working on for several years. And if I would have had it done, I probably wouldn't be adding pumpkins for great grandkids because I had no great grandkids when I started this. But I will have it done before I have great because I don't plan on being around then. Only in their hearts, memories. When they look at this and say, this one's mine, because they get to pick which one's theirs. But these ghosts represent my grandkids. See, the fun part of this is now, because I want his tail, move this back a ways so you guys can see what I'm trying to plan. Let's see if it works or not. Sorry, don't want to make you sick. Get my YouTube to catch up. Yeah, my plan is that he's flying here, but I want his tail to stick out over on this other fence piece. And I just opened this one up. So this guy, I have to put him through here. Because what do ghosts do? They fly. So according to this, he can be right there. Put a pin back in here. And then put a pin here for the moment. And go over here, find where his tail is. And remove the stitches there. I need to have my imagination taken over. And then this little tail. Have to open up that seam and stick the tail back up in there. It's like, sure. That way you get the full effect of the ghost there. That he's coming out, going in and out through the fence. Does that look okay? I only have to do this, I think, 4 times. Hi, Cheryl. I'm here. You can see my hands. Let's see. There's the first ghost. And then I will go back and I will French knot eyeballs. So then this one, he's got a little more mischief to him. But they have to go in and out where it's black. So I have to figure out, is he going to just stay up top? Which he can. And then have this one. And then the nice thing about my fence here, the picket fence, I did prairie points as the top of the pickets to make it look more real. My friends thought I was, and then I have the board holding the fence boards up. And when it's all done, I'm going to go back with little cross stitches like I put screws in. But if you haven't seen, like, here's Dracula. And his nose is 3D. And I can put my fingers under his eyelids. And then when I go over to my Frankenstein, I like the most. Trying to make sure. Same thing. 3D nose. It's been stuffed. Put your finger under his eyelids. His belt, you can unbuckle it because it's through. I made belt loops that you can go through. His pockets, you can put my finger in. He has a little fake fly on his pants. And then, okay, these 3 characters represent my 3 kids. Doesn't matter. I have 2 girls and a boy. It's like, doesn't matter. These are just the characters I wanted. And then the witch, same thing. Except for she has the mole on her nose. And I stiffened some black thread so she has those stiff hairs coming out of her mole. And again, eyelids raised. But I looked for fabric like this has got swirls. So her hair was like wild and running. Her dress is cobwebs. But I have these little pumpkins. These pumpkins are being made. And they represent each great-grandkid. So this one here, I'm going to sit it to where the prairie points are, where it kind of hides it. And then I got a pumpkin down here by his feet and there. But I only had 3 pumpkins. Now I got to make 3 more. And so I'm trying to figure out where they're going to be. I might make one like hanging from his hand. I haven't decided for sure. But another one will probably join up on the fence. because it doesn't matter which girl it represents. I might put another one up on the fence. But I got to figure out where to put 3 more pumpkins. So the only thing I can think of is one on the fence, another one on the feet, and then maybe one. Beansy's got his finger out. Maybe put a basket with a pumpkin. And then my night sky, he's got all the spider webs and stuff. And then he's standing on what I said is a sidewalk in the dark. That took a lot of searching to even find this material, and I finally found it. But it's been fun. I'd like to have it just done. So back to that. This guy will stay on top. He won't hide any. Oh, and of course, he's got purple cobweb hair. Frankenstein does. But I want this one to go in and out. So try to figure out where he is. So I think he has to be right about there. So if he goes in here and out over here. You always have to think ahead. And then this one here, he'll move up and he'll go up onto the hand of Frankenstein. And when you try to figure out where you're going to put them, so they do show. And do I want to hide his body and just have him come out here and here? I think that's what I'll do with this one. Is hide this part of his body and have all this sticking out. Turn him a little bit more. This, believe it or not, is 4 layers of tulle. The ghost is 4 layers of tulle. You put them on a wax paper and have fun trying to get your marker to stick to your wax paper. I zigzagged around the whole, satin stitched around the whole outside edge. And then you pull off the wax paper. That's how I made my ghost. 1 wasn't enough, but 4 layers is what I had to use. And you wouldn't think 4 layers. So now it's like I tear apart from there to there. Oh, Beans is on this black stuff. I'm moving the light over here where I can see better. Yeah, my creativity, it needs to be knocked down a peg or 2 every now and then. Because when I started this, I wasn't planning for great-grandkids and everything else. Melinda has my first prototype. I made just Frankenstein by himself, and then I made sure to include, it had to have a witch, a bat, a spider, and I actually embroidered a cobwebby spider up in the corner. Oh, there's no live tonight over at Courtney's. I wonder if she got the same thing I got. And thank you, Diane. It's like, you got to use your imagination sometimes. And mine's overworking. But Melinda, if she chooses to take this one, she has to hand down the one that she's got. She does have to hand it down. Oh, did I just take wrong the part? Nope, I did take the right part. I thought I took a wrong part of the seam apart. It's like, no, don't do it that way. It's just this one board. Okay, I got to put his body through there somehow. Because I got to get it figured out. So it goes from the hand down to here. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I'm loving it too, Kathy. I just want it done. And that, knowing me, it's like, I'll probably end up hand quilting it. Because I just want to go around the characters. I might be able to put it on the long arm. I don't know. I'm not that steady. And I won't trust it out to anybody. There's too many years of work in this process. It's like trying to catch a stitch, and it's like, no, I don't want to catch a stitch. But you just find coloring book pages is what I did here that I liked, and I kept enlarging it. I cut my page after I printed it into 4 equal parts, put it back on my printer, did the fit to page enlargement. I just kept playing with it and playing with it till it finally worked. Oh, believe it or not, I can find them better over here on the black side. But if I can get this one pinned in there. Okay. He goes under here, comes out there, under here, tail out here. Then I just maneuver him until he's where I want him to be. See? That ghost just flew in that fence, in and out that fence. I don't know if that gives any. Do you like the look it gives? Because it's like they're see-through. Do I really need to be taking all this time to do this little detail or not? But I thought it just added more to the quilt. And I'll sew this seam, and then go back and hand tack all this down. I have on these pumpkins, I have a whole bunch of little hand detail to do. And then put them on. Because it's bad enough going through all the material, let alone add another layer or two. But that's how that one. This one's going to stay out like it is. It helps create the illusion. So creative. Thank you, Mary. And now I just got to put one more guy coming in and out of the fence. And it's like Melinda, Ronnie Casey for 3 things. The ghosts are the 6 grandkids. The cat, I still have to embroider the eyes or put the detail like I do these other ones. Because I just need 2 little cat eyes. And they got to be green or yellow. It's like, I'm going to hold this up so you guys can see more of what this is. And then see where the I can move this one over and then this one up some to fill that because this space looks kind of empty, I think. Move that bright light out of there because I'm looking on the screen also. So yeah, I think I better move this one over here. And try not pinning my own leg here. This guy is going to just stay up top. It's like, no. So I need to start pressing these, getting these hands sewed down. See, what So Terry say? Leave room for the next boob. It's like, there isn't going to be any more grandkids. The great grandkids are the pumpkins. And I already have to, like I said, I already have to put 3 more pumpkins because I only have Coda, Aspen, and Alani. Now I have to do Alan, Delaney, and Cade. But hi, Tracy. And how are you today? But it's like, I'm going to take this out and hand sew down all these ghosts before they get any more mangled like this guy. Because you really got to watch on the pressing because I don't know how much pressing you can do to a tool. I've never had to press the tool, but I will put a towel over it for sure. But I was trying to do different ghosts, different places. The ghosts don't stand up in the sky as much as they do on the fence, but that's what happens. Which child will get to inherit that one? It's like, it'll probably be Melinda, but then hers when I made the first Frankenstein, he didn't have the pocket. His belt is actually all handmade. His buckle I made, and it's like, but she has two ghosts on hers. I think it's two ghosts on hers that represent her sons. So that one's kind of made for her, but Casey has two girls and Ronnie has two kids. So who it would hand down to Casey because Ronnie's getting a witch on a broom that hit a power pole. So I'm thinking Melinda will steal this one. I really think Melinda's going to be the stealer of this one. Okay, I have to pin this over here. And the other thing is they could rotate it. So I have to untuck. Oh, no, I want to sew that big seam first. So open this up. Got to figure out the rotation of how something's done here. Yeah, they could rotate. Yeah. Uh-huh. Now, there's dreaming. Rotate. Here it goes. The first ghost is going to be tacked in the fence. And Melinda loves the one that she's got. And I did the Bargello background on that one. Because I was trying to make it bigger. And the kids can work out the details. Yeah. Austin has all the details worked out, remember? He's changing the code on all the doors and the locks. That way they can't get in. That kid. Because he says he has to beat Melinda. So there's the first half. Back in. I'll finger press. Now this one here. This is going to be the fun one to figure out how to sew down. So Austin will need a look. Yeah. So if I press that way, I'm going to have to hand sew that one. Okay. Another hand sew. I can only sew, I'll sew the biggest picket fence part back together. I'll put the pin where I have to hand sew. I'm not afraid of hand sewing. So it'll be the same thing up here. I can hand sew the biggest picket part. Okay, pull that out there. Pull this over here. Put a pin in it. Ouch. These pins aren't stomach friendly. Austin said he's going to be here anyway because he's not going to let him take me to a nursing home. So we'll see how that works. Heck, I might be crazy enough and start selling everything off. Who knows? Not. There's too many memories. You know, there are, like in this quilt, there's definitely memories, my thought process, all the stuff that goes with trying to design this one. There's a lot of things that you have to think about when you do these things. Okay, the front half is sewed on. Stick his little tail out that other hole as soon as I find it again. And then another hand stitching. Just enough to say it needs stitching. Had somebody else say that they wanted to inherit this. Oh no, what did you, something good to eat? And take care, Laura. Tell Craig hi. So it's like, there, that's sewed, that's sewed. Hand, hand, hand. So, one more seam to tear apart. This ghost here. So, just a good point here, and then, yep. From here to there. And then I think I will be, as soon as I get this seam tore apart and hem positioned, I will start thinking about heading out. And so everybody can start with their hello, goodbyes, whatever they want, and have a good weekend because it is Thursday. And work on a UFO. Go have fun with family and friends. But enjoy your time. A lot of dissatisfied people. How drastic did they rearrange them, Susan? Ask them if you can come over and see it. I'd be the Snoopy one. See, gotta check it out again. Did I make enough of it? Gotta tuck his little behinder in there. But, oh, I'm going to pull him a little bit that way. Will his tail still come out? Yes, it will. But just, I'm going to have fun, as you can see. I'm going to do some hand quilting or hand sewing, not quilting yet. I got to get everything done on here. So this will be my new hand project. Sitting in here forced me to do this. Not going to stick his little tail through there yet because I need to hand machine stitch this one down. because this will make me sit down and relax. And it's like, I want to get some other UFOs done, and this is another UFO. And part of the thought process of how to make one of these. Oh no. But pin this last guy. Okay. Pressing him out flat. Find where I just was working for his tail. See if it works sticking out the fence post. I mean, I could have used half ones, but heck, you didn't know where to place them if you put a half one there. There. Minus the pins. It's like here's 1, 2, 3 going through the fence. I don't know why I don't have this one pinned. I do have it pinned. It's just, where's the pin? On the back side. That's why. I go, why is it all hung up wrong? But there's how this. And then I'll get those ghosts on. And maybe it'll be hanging on the wall for Tuesday. It shouldn't take me long to do that hand sewing. But I want to thank you all for coming over and joining in. I enjoyed the chat with everybody interacting. It's just like our friends all coming together. It's like I have to shrink the screen because I can't find disconnect button. And yes, Terry, see you when we see ya. You never know. I was on Marie's. It's just with my eyes watering and the headache. I said I'm not going to start chatting with everybody because then it just give me more eye strain. I listened. I wasn't lurking. I was listening. But everybody have a great rest of their day. I have a lot of hours still to go because it's only 3 o'clock here. But we'll see you later. Bye. Now I got to wake up the mouse.